Our big box delivery. Yay.
Well, there it is. The long-awaited BalikBayan Box. Probably took close to 2 months to get here. It came on a slow boat from China. Actually, it was the items in the box were purchased in the U.S. and it went on a slow boat to China, where it was changed to another boat, and that second boat brought it here to the Philippines. We're looking at a BalikBayan box, probably the best and cheapest way to send many things or anything heavy to the Philippines. There may be quicker ways, maybe, but there's certainly not a cheaper way. So I'm going to discuss with you today the details involved in shipping a BalikBayan box. As you can see, there is no weight requirement or restriction. You can put as much inside the box as will fit. So once you get the box, cram it the best you can, and that's what makes it such a value, such a dollar, such a good buy for your dollar. Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Telecom Dog, where we're all about the travel, tech, and talk. Looks like that BalikBayan box has arrived. BalikBayan is two things. It's a phrase, meaning a Filipino who has lived abroad for an extended period of time and is now returning home to the Philippines to visit or stay. It's also a set of immigrations or customs rules or laws that allows for a few things for that Filipino to return home and making said process easier. What I mean by that is the Filipino returning home under the vice or rules of the BalikBayan is allowed several privileges. The Filipino and his or her immediate family traveling with him at that particular time are entitled to a few benefits. One of which is a year's visa for free. That's not only saves a lot of money, probably $400 a head per person, but it also just saves a lot of stress and problems of going down to the Bureau of Immigration to take care of that paperwork several times a year. So the fact that you can get a 1-year visa for free, that's incredible. One of the other benefits is, as a Filipino is allowed to ship into the Philippines via a special program, a shipping program called BalikBayan, various items. They're allowed to ship to a limit items up to a certain quantity and up to a certain dollar value for free. So as long as that Filipino does the shipping through a company that specializes in that shipping, and many of them do, you'll see it on their website, it'll have the words BalikBayan. If they use that company, then they can ship these items into the Philippines at a cost of nothing. One other thing I like about the rule is it's fairly lax in that even a foreigner who ships things into the Philippines can use the BalikBayan program and not have to prove that they're Filipino, not to have to show any special documentation. All they have to do is contract through one of those shippers and ship the package to someone in the Philippines. That works going into the Philippines. It does not work going out of the Philippines. So anyway, even a foreigner can send a box or boxes to the Philippines via that manner. And like I said, it's very good in that you can send the box virtually no weight limit, just has to fit within the compounds of that box, within the size of that box, and you do it for a fairly reasonable rate. As you have seen or will see, I've received one of those boxes today. How is it that I received one of those boxes today? I'm a big guy, and it's hard for me to find clothes here, shirts, shoes, underwear, stuff like that. So when I am in the Philippines and I'm looking for something and I can't find it, I just make a list. I write it down on a piece of paper. And then when I leave the Philippines, I take that piece of paper with me and I go back to the U.S. and I buy those things and I put them in a box and I ship them here. Or if I have a friend that is leaving the country, I have them pick up those items and either bring it back or stick it in a BalikBayan box and send it here to me. Or the third method, which I happen to choose this particular time, I asked my sister to drop some things in a box for me because I needed a few supplies. So what I did was I called my sister and I said, I need some items. I am going to have them deliver an empty box to your house. You can drop the items in the box and then seal it up and ship it to me when the box is full. And so that's what happened. I called a company called Manila Forwarding. They're not paying me for today's advertisement. This is the first time I've used them. I've used several other companies and it all seems to work the same way. It tends to be fairly simple, fairly easy. Anyway, I contacted that company. I said, can you send the box to? And I gave them my sister's address. They delivered a box to. And then I went online and I started ordering the things that I wanted put in a box. I could tell from the emails and confirmations of shippings and stuff when the things that I ordered have reached my sister's house, and I just told her, drop them in a box, take a piece of paper, make a little inventory list of what goes in a box. And that process went on for a few weeks because I was ordering quite a few things and I stopped for a while and I started for a while, etc., etc. But that process went on. And then after I was sure the last item had reached my sister's house, I called her up and I said, that's okay. You can stop packing boxes. This stuff is full, the box is full, or that's all I'm going to ship. That's my budget for this particular load. You can go ahead and seal the box. And then I discussed with my sister what would be a good time for the company to come by and pick up that box. Because they offer door-to-door service. They come to your house, they pick up the box, they take it down to the shipping company, put it on the ship. Ship comes all over here to Manila, to the Philippines. And then they take it from the Philippines and they deliver it to your front door here in the Philippines. And so that's exactly what happened. The process in itself takes about 30 to 60 days. This particular box for me took 45 days, right in the middle, as usual. Nothing special, no particular problems with this shipment. It was door to door, as I said. They went to her house, they picked up the fully packed box, they had her sign a piece of paper, and then they took it down to the port. They stuck it on a ship. The ship started for the Philippines. I believe it went to Hong Kong, where it was offloaded onto another ship. That ship went from Hong Kong to the Philippines, and that's how I got that. I got notification via email that the box was out for delivery for today, and so I just simply waited, and sure enough, roughly 12 o'clock, the box showed up at my door. The guys took it off the truck, they put it on a trolley, a little dolly cart, brought it, dropped it right in my living room, door-to-door shipment. So let's talk about cost. For the particular box that I ordered, that was like $105. I probably got $700-800 worth of merchandise in that box. And the box was not full. I'm sure I could have gotten $1,200, $1,400, $1,500 worth of merchandise in a box. I bought additional insurance for $20 to make sure that everything that I ordered was covered. As you can see, the neighbor is doing some work. I think they have a leak in the roof, so they're having their roof repaired, and I'm going to suffer as a result of that. The way it is in the Philippines. Anyway, we're going to continue on with this. I hope you can hear me. So in total, it was $125. $105 for the standard shipping, $20 for additional insurance. $125 total, and I got that package shipped here. Like I said, the best and cheapest method or way to ship stuff to the Philippines. There are other ways to ship things. but I consider this the best and the cheapest. Faster would probably will definitely cost a lot more money. I'm okay. I got 45 days. I can wait on the stuff. I'm okay with just shipping it on a slow boat and it getting here when it gets here. So there you have it. The best and the cheapest way to ship things to the Philippines.
And
Copy, print, paper.
Yeah. School supplies, office supplies.
There's my coloring books. Wait,
what's
what?
this?
My coloring books.
Yeah, it's a coloring book.
We have another one. Yeah. Oh, that's heavy. On my coloring book.
It's thick.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need some holding this first.
Okay,
Let's take them over there.
More underwear.
Yeah, underwear also for daddy.
Oh, we got. Oh, I thought that was candy. No, this. Why? Why isn't
It's
candy?
underwear.
Why isn't candy wrapping? Wait, what is that?
I think this is a candy.
Are you sure?
Yes, it is a candy.
Ah, candy! Okay. I got that.
And Daddy's favorite candy. Not for you, but just for Daddy.
Hey, I thought you share.
Hard candy. That's box.
Boring. So many clothing. So many.
Colorful clothes.
Yay! Daddy gets colorful t-shirts. So Daddy,
That's the only underwear you had.
what's this? Ooh, who are these for?
Daddy.
Mm.
There you have it. The best and cheapest way to ship things to the Philippines.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's another episode of Telecom Talk, where we are all about the travel, tech, and talk. See you in the next video.